don't need a reason to cheat. Boom, there you have it. They don't need a reason to cheat. It's just as innate as waking up and going to sleep at night.
Now see, I can't.
I'm sorry.
Now we now she done commented twice. Now I don't need to comment on why sometimes people feel like that men are just a certain type of way. Now, is it based off of life experience, or is it just that something that you done spoke to 100 guys, not 100 guys, 80 guys said we don't need because what I don't like sometimes is when women throw out, something, they put a label on men and then there is no reason or validation behind their reasoning. It's just the way it is, girl. They just,
Well, wait a minute. You asked me what my view was about men. I could say the same thing for women. But to somebody's point, they said women cheat better. Well, let me explain this. Let me explain this.
Look,
I'm not
sorry, dude.
What I'll say is, if you are a woman, your reason for cheating or being unfaithful will probably be different, usually. Mm-hmm. And by that I mean, let's say if I can list 5 reasons to be unfaithful, it's probably physical attraction, mental and emotional attraction. You need a promotion. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm throwing these out there.
You need a check that week.
You
phone bill getting cut off.
Something you probably wouldn't usually do, or.
And this is for women.
I'm just
saying. It sounds like
it's
on both sides.
It could be. The reasoning could be both sides, but when you list those reasoning for cheating, I put men in the category of being unfaithful for reason number 1, physical, whereas women might be unfaithful because of emotional or there's some other pressure in their life. It's not going to be physical first. So what happens is, no. So whereas if you are in a relationship, but it is not a committed relationship, you might not be as invested emotionally in your partner, and that's where you're not. Like, if my partner has goals and I'm committed to that relationship, I'm spending time to take care of them emotionally, okay, as a woman or as a man. But the minute that goes out the window and we're not supporting each other's goals, you did mention stroking ego. Okay, I do agree with that to a degree. We're not having intelligent conversations. We're not in this for the long run. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be more susceptible to cheat because I don't have anything to really lose because I'm not invested as much. Or I might really care about somebody, but I'm gonna go ahead and maybe just do this thing and get back to this other situation. I think it happens. I think that's very realistic.
I mean, it does happen, but I personally, I do understand that things happen. People slip. People have malintent. Sometimes they intend to do wrong. They might leave a house like, look, man, I'm looking for something that's going to treat me right. That's
for revenge. Revenge is the reason. It don't even have to be
revenge. I'm going off of the reasons that you brought up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Whether it be the ego not being stroked, whether it might be lack of attention, whether it might be physical attraction, all of these things. But I feel like when it comes to a man, our faithfulness, it while it may have, how can I say this? It may be something that is a case-by-case situation. When I say that, I mean that every man is different.
Okay.
I mean, overall, still, men have a tendency to learn from the situations that they're in. So a man might not go into a situation, whether committed, whether, invested, whatever, already being a certain way.
Okay.
All right. So he might be a dog, like how they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Not necessarily. It depends on what that man values, what that man respects. Okay. Now, a man might have someone that he should have valued, that he should have respected and didn't at the time, but because he lost that, now he learns how to respect that and learns how to take care of a woman that he cares for in a proper way instead of letting it be all lip service. But still, a man can learn how to be faithful by saying, you know what? Because of the loss that I had, the hurt that I might have felt, that I might have, caused myself, it was a error that was forced by myself. I know now that if I love someone, if I ever have that feeling for somebody, this is how I'm going to go about doing it. So